Zini. Welcome back to the Jewel Box, where we adorn ourselves with precious stones, all for the glory and the beauty of God. I'm Lerato Matibe, and we are about to dazzle. Guys, so I have been thinking. I've been thinking about moving. Okay, wait. Hear me out. My contract ends at the end of October, so I should be starting at my new job like in November. But actually, I'm thinking about extending my contract for a couple of months and then starting at a new job in February, because like that's the best time to start at a school, because it's the beginning of a semester. So that just got me thinking, about the process that's involved in actually securing a job, right? So now I'm looking at updating my resume, and I'm doing a bit of research about the city that I want to go to, and just like trying to find out what the market looks like there, right? So I've been having a couple of conversations, with other foreign teachers, and one thing that I've noticed is that a lot of us don't know or how to put ourselves in the best position to get optimum payment, like to get the salary that we want. How do you go about naming your price, being unapologetic about it, and like not being moved, and just really sticking to your guns and knowing your worth, right? So today we're just gonna look at that and look at the process involved in actually determining your price tag as a foreign teacher. Okay, so there are a couple of factors. Some of them I've already mentioned in one of my other videos about the contract, like your race, your complexion. But those are the type of things that the school actually looks at, right, when they determine your value. So what should you be looking at when you determine your value? First of all, you need to look at obviously your qualification and your work experience. You must have a degree, you must have at least 2 years of teaching experience, and a TEFL, depending on the type of degree that you have. And then you also need to look at the country of origin, your country of origin. So if you come from a country that is considered native, then your pricing should be that of natives, because there's two classes of foreign teachers. There's natives and there's non-natives. So natives essentially just means that you are a home language speaker. English is your mother tongue, right? So South Africa is listed as one of those countries that are native countries. So kudos to us, yay! So you need to look at the price range of a native. Never allow a recruiter or a school to actually class you as a non-native just because you are black. You are a native. Own that, okay? Secondly, you need to look at or thirdly, okay, whatever, the whole numbers thing, I don't know why I did that, it's a trap. You need to look at the type of city that you want to go to. Cities are classified according to their tiers, right? So tier 1 is like your Beijings and your Shanghai's. Those cities are like hubs, like economic hubs, right? And they have just thriving industries. So there's a lot of competition because there are a lot of foreigners there. And because of that, then the demand is less. And because of demand and supply, then the prices will then be lower, right? But if you go to a smaller city, or you go even like to a county, to like a rural type of area, then because of demand, then your price should be high, right? Because they essentially, what they will do is they will pay you for the inconvenience. I mean, it's an inconvenience for you to be in a remote area. You don't have that communal activity that people in big cities will have, right? So it's emotionally taxing and all of that. So they pay you for the inconvenience, because I mean, you don't have to be here. You can go to a big city. So know that you are more valuable at a smaller city than you are at a bigger city. Okay, so be able to then name your price accordingly. And then the price that you set is after tax. You need to be very clear about that, because there's a salary before tax, and then there's your take home salary after tax. So make sure that the number that you are calling out during your interview, that is the number after tax. That is your take home. How much money do you want to take home? Okay, because they will give you, let's say, just to make an example, they give you 25K, but then that 25K will be taxed, and then you end up with 24K. Yeah, man. And oh yes, and then another thing is, the interview is not just for the company to find out whether you are the right fit for them, but the interview is also for you to find out whether the company is the right fit for you, whether they align with your brand, right? So ask questions, get to know the company, not just them getting to know you. Okay, understand that you are the prize. You are the prize, Mugen. Okay, and Mugai, because guys are also out here listening. Oh, so just name your price. Name your price, and name your price very sternly, and start high. Start high to make room for that negotiating process. Yes. Started high, and then izoyehla, and then eventually you get to the actual figure that you want. You know what I mean? So be very strategic about it. Alrighty, so that's it. Your country of origin, your qualification and work experience, the type of city, the amount of money before or after tax. Yeah, just consider those things and you will be good to go. Know your worth. Sharp. Thank you. Bye.